Let's see how YouTube works. It's only been 3 years since I tried a live. We got 3 connections. Let's give it a shot. A little bit of the vibe today. The Beach Glass Festival in Ashtabula, Ohio. About every half hour this bridge goes up and down. Figure to sit here and chill for a minute. Get used to the heat. Hopefully she stays dressed down there in her one piece. Gonna run YouTube for about half hour. See what the vibe's like. Get the vibe of the water. This right here is the lift bridge, Ashtabula Lift Bridge. Should go up any minute now. It's like within the next 10 minutes. Then I'll put you on my chest and take a walk, test out YouTube and see how it goes. I'm on 3 other platforms, but I don't know how to get the app to work to combine everything. So some of you guys might be talking and I can't see it at all. Might have to put you on my chest and walk. Some dry dead grass around here to sit in if you want to. It's terrible. Wish this big boat wasn't here so we could see everybody coming in and out. See a little boat. boat right here doesn't have their buoy in right. I think they're waiting for the lift bridge to go up. Pusher. That's the call to open. Just chilling out here, waiting on this bridge to go up. Ooh, it's hot as. Phew, it's hot out here. It's Ashtabula, Ohio Beach Club Festival. Little summertime vibes out here, nice and hot. If anybody's close, they're probably gonna fucking nuts. Got my own little spot. There's hundreds of people. Just right there, I don't know if you can see the tents, but there's hundreds of people around that corner. Sitting here watching. Over there you can rent to go walleye fishing and perching. We're right on Lake Erie. It's that way. To the left. We could go rent a kayak and ride this river if I felt like rowing. Look at all the people gathering to watch the bridge. Looks like we got a good view. I think I picked a good one. Shoot, if we're not lagging, I'll be shocked. I don't know how this works with YouTube. I don't know if it just kicks me offline or what. First test after 3 years running YouTube. Oh, looks like an old wooden canoe. I'm up here on a hill. Two old canoes, they each have their own. Why wouldn't they be together? And the wind's coming at their face now. Maybe they're husband and wife and they don't get along in the same canoe. You see over there, they're taking pictures of fish. Can't zoom in though. Figured we'd do a little warm up, get the vibe going of the beach in the summertime. But the breeze is so nice. We got a shipyard, we got the bumboat, which is an old service ship for the military ships that used to be on Lake Erie, I guess. And the coal ships would go out there, bring booze, cigarettes, food, women, back in the day. Someone purchased it and cleaned it up, put it back into service as a little bar. I'd like to stop there. We got the Beach Glass Festival, the Lift Bridge, and we'll see what happens after that. But over here at the Beach Glass Festival to the right is food, and it's like our main road for attraction that offers basically food and drinks at night. Some shopping, I'm not sure, I haven't been down here for a couple of years. So to get YouTube fired back up and get back in the swing of things, see if YouTube's gonna run off this server with the other 3. They say I can run up to 12. I paid for it. I can run up to 12 different connections. After a 3-year break, after almost dying, see what happens. I know a lot of you probably forgot who I was. A lot of you moved on, a lot of you have different accounts, but that's okay. I'm gonna record for myself so I remember it. My medical, I'm gonna forget everything. So we'll walk this road and see if we can find some interesting people that like to chat. These guys are boat shopping. There you go. The lift bridge is finally going up. People running across. Alarms going off. I didn't want to miss it. In Ashtabula, Ohio, this happens every 30 minutes during the busy season. Guaranteed right now because they're doing a festival. They want to show the bridge off. Hopefully that sailboat comes back in so they raise it all the way. Maybe it was a teaser. Beautiful boats going through. Beautiful boats. There we go. They're gonna have to go way up for this one. Got a sailboat coming in right now. The ducks are just chilling in the middle. People actually around here eat those goose. They'll hunt them during the winter or something. It's weird. And they're everywhere here. The Canadian infiltrating America. The goose. Also, I know if we go up to the main strip, to the right there, they got music playing. on. Just chilling, waiting. Getting the vibe going. Sounds like some action behind me. Trying to cool off right now. Get a little northeast Ohio at 100 degrees. Kind of people watching for a second, hiding in the corner. Huge crowd over there. Everybody likes to talk to a camera. First day on YouTube. Can't figure out the chats though. All I can see is a YouTube chat, but we're actually using a platform where we're on 4 different places. But the app doesn't seem to work properly. So I got someone reading, texting me, and we're trying to put it all together. It's been 3 years since we did it. Stuff is way different. Actually got to carry a server now. My own Wi-Fi server with batteries. I don't have to, but to use the GoPro and make it look good. Can't get your hands on a Sony camera anymore. You can, but they're refurbished, and who knows if they're good or not. Nice relaxing vibe, I guess. It's all about the beach today. The Beach Blast Festival. Hundreds of people out. It looks so quiet, but I'm hidden in a corner. I already walked through once, and it was hot. Oh, I'm about ready to go take a walk though. I don't understand what these canoe people are doing. They keep going back and forth. Hey, a wonderful Coast Guard coming into the picture. I wonder where they were. Coast Guard station's right behind me. There they are. Behind this expensive ass boat. It'd be interesting if they went over there and checked the charters. Oh, I see someone. You can rent kayaks over to the left here, and they're probably watching these kayakers. I'm gonna guess they're gonna check that boat right there when they pull out. It's got the shitty rafts, and then all of a sudden they all hopped out as soon as the Coast Guard got there. They're interested, probably interested in those shitty floats behind the boat. Hopefully I'm not picking up that music. That is definitely TOS. Hopefully YouTube just flags it. Doesn't take it down. They're interested in that boat. %100% gonna check them. We might have to move down a little bit for this. Another really hard thing now about chats compared to before, 3 years ago, before I got sick, I could read the screens in the sun. I cannot read the screens at all. I don't know how to combat that, if I gotta get an old phone, change my glasses or what, but that is definitely one issue. 100% I can't see the chat screen. Then I can't tell if he's combining, if it's just YouTube, which I think on YouTube it says 2 people, which I expect nobody. It's been 3 years. Everything changed on IRL. You actually have to carry a server now. Crazy. Check these guys out on the bikes. Maybe I might just walk around on mobile because I can't see the chat. And I know the app is not working proper for me to see the chats of 4 different places. But I'm live. I can see I'm live. It says it on the backpack. Let's throw my phone in my pocket. Let's see how we can do this. Here, let's set you down for a minute. Hopefully my legs aren't asleep. 100% told you they were going to check them. Let's go up here. I think it's their garden, but fuck, we'll go see if I can climb up here. Oh. There's no plants. Whew. But there's our wonderful Lake Erie. That's how close we are. That's why Beach Glass Festival's going on. This lake's known for the glass in the bottom that rolls around and then it smooths out, and they make jewelry out of it and sell it all over. A lot of Etsy sellers. As you can see over here, there's all kinds of tents, and it goes around the corner. Just tons of people selling beach glass stuff. Hopefully we can get into something interesting over here. Right here, the white building is our Coast Guard. Next to it is a barbecue food place, which is excellent. Usually full on the weekends. They close a little early, I think like 10 o'clock. On the corner down there you can see is like a sandwich and soup restaurant. Our wonderful lift bridge. Right on the other side over there, I'll have to walk all the way down around. It's something called a bum boat. I'd like to go visit that. This building over here used to be our old Coast Guard. Now it's a rental for boats, kayaks, and different water vehicles like the bikes that we've seen. On the back side there is a shipyard. There's actually a ship in there, but the gravel's covering everything up. Back here in the back is all gravel. There's a big huge factory that'll come in within the next year or two. It was supposed to be here in 21, but the Magic Sea happened, and it'll be a huge factory back there, big stacks and everything. Hey look, the Amish are out boating. They don't like to be on camera. Whoa. But we're gonna venture into that. And it should be an older crowd though, so maybe we can find some interesting people or something out there. But that's where we're headed, into that. I'm just trying to get the vibe back, being online, being live, seeing if it's gonna hold up. Been a minute. 3 years almost dying, you're out of practice, out of everything, brand new gear. Crazy stories. Many surgeries. We'll get into it though. We'll have some fun. I promise. No more farming shit either. So, if you're a farming follower from way back when, which like I said, I don't expect anybody. But if you're a farming follower, we probably won't touch on that too much anymore. Sorry. This river here is actually called the Ashtabula River. It's one of the top 5 rivers in the United States to trout fish for steelhead. Excellent place. To be honest, if you look up Ashtabula Lift Bridge and you come right here, this is public fishing. About the end of August, you'll do amazing. You have a good time. Fish can be up to 36 inches, very uncommon. 30 plus, but average 26. This here is our old coal bridge. They used to bring coal back and forth across the river, but unfortunately they cut the end off here. And if you look down here, they cut the end off here and the locals are fighting to keep it for nostalgic. There's also another cool view. Right here is the old house. They call this the Point. There's actually a machine up there from the old coal yard that you can sit in, and it's an old push coal railroad car from, I think it was like 1950, 55, 60, I can't remember. But you can park up there. Over here is a marine museum. If you look at the top, look at the antenna going. And they talk to the boats that are actually out on Lake Erie. You can go in there and sit and listen on the radio, talk on the radio. It's a whole museum. If you go down the road from this, east to Walnut Beach, right at the top of the hill, is actually the slave underwater tunnels that they used to bring slaves in, but not like you think. They brought them in to save them. Brought them out to Lake Erie. They would jump in, swim down underneath, come up into a tunnel, and then walk into the dry land. We'll visit that too eventually. They got that in the works and the plans. Next weekend starts something called the Medieval Fair, and we're gonna be right up in the middle of it. I asked for VIP. Also trying to get somebody else from Cleveland that IRLs. We're not very big, of course, but have them come and join me for this Medieval Fair in Geneva, Ohio. I probably won't do too many fairs locally, but I want to do roadside attractions. Let's go take a walk. Around the camera. Look at this bad boy. They'll bring all their old cars out too. Let's walk to the top of the hill. You can see kind of the taste of the people, and then we'll take a right and there should be tons more. There's someone walking in front of us. I don't want to record them walking up, so we'll stay in here for a minute. How's everybody been? How you been? 3 years, how you been? They're still walking up. How you doing?
Try to get a good picture.
Yeah, actually blogging it, live streaming it.
What, do they have enough grade or something?
No, just kind of, they were walking up, so I didn't want to point the camera at their rear as they were walking up, you know. So they just kind of wasting time, you know, showing Ashtabula a little bit.
There's a Coast Guard doing something. They just coming in, those guys? Or?
Yeah, they came in, they checked the boat across the way. They had like 9 people on it, and then they come over here and yelled at somebody to get their boat out of the way.
I have a little boat, and if people are with me, I say, listen, when we go by this river, you put a lot of orange out here.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
if you want to get pulled over, to have a bunch of people and no life jackets showing, you know?
Exactly, exactly. And then that's what I was hoping to catch too from up here.
They can always find something wrong, you know. They get everybody on. They have these flares.
Oh yeah.
Either handheld or the ones that shoot out of a little pistol thing.
Okay.
And whenever you buy them, they're only good for 3 years.
Oh.
And I bet you 25% of these boats have expired flares on them.
Yeah, and probably don't even realize it.
50 or 60 bucks.
Oh.
And then you know, you never use them, so it's like I have 25 of them, and you only need 3.
Yep.
But I don't have any that are in date, you know. So I bought some this year.
Yeah.
I put some money into my boat this year. I just got a little 18-footer, you know.
Oh, they still get you out there, though, you know.
Well, the thing with me and the boat is where do you keep it? You know, I'm at Redbrook. You know, Redbrook.
Oh yeah, yeah, yes.
I love that boat park. It's so nice. It's right on the lake.
Yeah, I got a lot of customers from down there. I own Paco jigs here in Ashtabula County for trout fishing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've heard them, but a lot of guys from Redbrook coming by from me all winter long, you know, online and everything. So I know quite a few of them down there. I mean, I don't know them by name.
You know, Ronnie Grimm just died.
Ronnie?
And I think his brother has a charter boat. Isn't there a Grimm that has a charter boat?
I think there is. That's what I think I'm associating that name with. Is
I think that's his brother. He was a nice guy, as I remember him. He was a real capable man, and when he was at work parties, he was the guy that would get shit done, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Guy, I guess he had a massive heart attack. And then the same weekend, a new guy that I don't know, I don't remember the name, but he was on a motorcycle, and they said a van flipped over and smashed into him and killed him.
Oh, wow.
So one weekend he lost 2 of his members.
It's crazy how life is, how quick it is. I mean,
you know, when I was young, you used to think, oh, it's so tough. You know, when you're a little kid, say, oh, if you fall off the building, they'll have to take you to the hospital.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
Like, and then as you get older, it's like, geez, I could fall off here and never walk again the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's well, my story 3 years ago in April, I was getting ready to come fishing for trout. I had to start working on that Monday again for Centera out in Western Reserve. Well, that Friday, I got everything ready, went to sleep, woke up in the morning, just dead sweat. Couldn't figure out what was going on. My appendix blew 4 days earlier though. Yeah, completely, but it broke into 3 places where they had to split me from way up here to way down here. And yeah, I had a 22% chance to live because I waited 4 days. I mean, I got IBS and all that stuff, you know, so there's pain, but I didn't think nothing of it. I waited 4 days, so gangrene set in, and that's what started, you know, spiking and attacking me, and that's what made me get that sweat like that.
You know, I never had a sailboat, but I like to have one like that.
Oh yeah, nice little one.
Well, you know, it's like a cruiser. If you look at that, they probably are, you know, you could go to Canada on that. It's all set up.
Oh yeah.
Some of these boats are racing boats, and they just, you know, they might have a cooler on them, but I bet that boat's great. You know?
Yeah, that's a nice, looks a little older too.
Not too big, you know, I'm a small guy, so I can get by with something.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, okay, well, enjoy, because nobody else wants to be.
Oh, okay. All right.
But the guys make it easy. I've got good officers that work with me, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, a lot of the guys from down there, you know, during your trout season, you'll see like these little boxes. They're probably about that big, red, pink, and blue. You'll see them now, though, you know, if you go down and trout fish. Yeah, a lot of the guys will come up to ARU, and then my webpage just hammer me.
Yeah.
It's good times, though.
All right.
I appreciate them. Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
take a walk here in a minute. Guess I'm walking up behind me. I don't want to record them. Sneak to the top of the hill. Oop! Oh, we almost had an interesting fall live right there. There's people up here. I don't want to point the camera at them.
I can take it down this street. Down here. Ago, we met a man who was a bombardier for Jimmy Stewart.
Really? Wow.
Hello.
Yeah, he used to work in the rubber shop and that. Fire shop.
Check out this old house. Here's the Marine Museum I was talking about. We're scheduled for later to go there. We'll go visit that later on when it's not so busy. Just a beautiful old house. Hopefully they're dressed in the windows. Here's that machine I was talking about. An old coal. Look how cool. We'll go look after she does. $18.98. $18.99. It was ready to go. The machine, the Hewlett.
Let me come this way. Then Tom can see the whole of it. Then you can just pop it how you want.
They're having fun. We'll wait for them. Look at this view. That is Lake Erie right there, if I've ever seen it. Whole lot of perch, walleye, and trout. Boat rental. Walleye fishing, perch fishing charter. Still can't see the bum boat. Coast Guard. Goodwill. Oh, it feels so good up here, the breeze. I'm letting the people thin out some. They don't, a lot of people get weird with cameras. It's a beautiful spot. I don't think, well, down this way is the Slave Museum, but it's way down there. 5-minute walk at least. I'm not walking that. We have a day planned there already with 2 guides. So we'll be live there already in the future. Look how cool. I don't know if you can see this thing. $18.99 technology. Look at that rat nest. Did this last week on Facebook. and Twitch. We didn't do YouTube, so since we're testing this server out,